Like if I show you photograph of 10%, you can recognize him. He is the most recognizable person across the globe right now. It's a very small place in 10 square meters of a family of 4 people are living. So nobody should live in that. Otherwise, they are not able to realize their dreams. They are not able to realize their aspirations. So this was the vision which the Prime Minister housing scheme for the urban area. And the total estimated demand at that time was around 1 crore. That means 10 million. 1.13 crores. That is 11.3 million. Such a huge number. At that ministry, I lead the civil servants in that ministry. Building permissions cleared. Regulatory environment. The government developed system for easy financial flow for the housing. So through the banking, through the Reserve Bank of India, through the various measures government of India, even external funding can come. So they facilitated all that. They came out with a scheme called Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Housing, through which this dream could be carried out, could be achieved. One major challenge was how to ensure that such large number of houses can be constructed. Because constructing so many houses in a period of time is a very big challenge. So to fulfill that, we had a global challenge. We called for technology across the globe. Anybody who has got the technology which is one, climate resilient, because climate is a major issue across the globe. We are all students, you are aware, because the climate is a major challenge, which will use the resources available locally. And minimum resources, there is minimum wastage. While constructing, you waste so much of resources, and the resources are limited. The God has given limited amount of resources. So based on that, we had this global technology challenge, and some 54 different technologies across the globe participated in the challenge. We have selected 6 of them through that challenge, and like here in Rajkot, we have also grounded work using these new technologies at Chennai, which is in southern India, Rajkot, which is the western India, Indore, which is the central India, Lucknow, which is the northern India, Ranchi, which is eastern India, and Agartala, which is the northeastern India. So we have challenge is how fast you can do. There is a prize money of $20,000. Whosoever does the fastest will get $20,000. Mr. Malani is also one of the competitors. Apart from paying for the house, we are also declared a challenge. And the kind of visibility he has got, this technology, he will sell across the country and even across the globe through the friend in Nigeria, Bangladesh, Ethiopia, Nepal, all these places. His presence, once you go and talk there, he will be coming there. We have also promoted the local technology in a big way. Recently, on 5th of October, we had a Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. In this, some 75 new technologies developed in India, they were showcased. Then again, good technologies, but may not be required. They may not be fit for this 14-story building. And also, we have got a affordable, sustainable housing accelerators, where we are promoting in different engineering institutes, like your institute is RK University. So are the IITs. You must have heard about IIT, Indian Institute of Technologies, in Chennai, in Mumbai, in Kharagpur, in Roorkee, and also in our Central Building Research Institute at Jorhat. So there we are promoting our young guys like you. They can come out with getting how to get a new building material, using the assays, using various things which is the waste. The process by which you can do it fast. The technology through which you can, improve the resilience, improve the quality. All these things are happening across the country, and we want to showcase to the rest of the world that, well, our people have come out with this kind of technology which is fit for us and fit for the rest of the world. So you are here, and this is why we have got this Technograhi platform through which our young students like you from India and even from abroad can learn these new technology. Because gone are the days when you construct things using the bricks and mortar. Just getting one brick requires burning so much of coal. Getting one brick requires so much of very, very precious earth, which is required. 2 blocks will take, say, 2 years to get this constructed. Now it's completely happening automatic. This L-shape, this tunnel form is getting done in the factory for much of maintenance. And when you see, go to the some other site, we go to Chennai. I mean, here things are happening in Pune and getting assembled here. In Chennai, right next door, only say half kilometer from there, is a completely the whether it is staircase or whether it is the column or whether it is the wall, everything is getting constructed on site like a factory, and they are getting assembled on the place where the buildings are going to come. This happens so fast. Some other place, it's happening at 3 different factories that are coming and assembled here. So the beauty is, I mean, these houses are going to be, nobody can do any damage to these houses minimum for 100 years. They're guaranteed for 100 years. Normally when you construct house like this, they will not even guarantee for 20 years. These houses are guaranteed for 100 years. So think of it, those reasons, and these are being constructed for, we bet the people, the kind of poor people who could have never dreamt of coming and staying in this kind of house, thanks to our Prime Minister, that now their dreams are getting fulfilled, and not here only, across the country. These are the days when we have to transition from, gone are the days when we'll be happy with what we have. We need to aspire, we need to learn, and we need to move forward. We are kind of a developing but a fast developing country, but we have to become developed country. And it can become developed only when we adopt the best of the technology, whether it is construction technology or any other technology, so that things can become cheaper, better and good for the environment. Because the environment ultimately impacts our health, environment impacts our life. It's good for environment. So, for you, this is a kind of it's a good environment here to learn, but it will require, just by seeing, you cannot learn. You have to be inquisitive. You have to ask Mr. Balani about how things are happening. Ask his engineer how this is happening. You need to do some research. Lot of material we have produced and we have put it on our website. There is a course going on, the course called Naurit. You just need to register online. You can learn things online, and not only this 6 technology but 54 technology. You can do further research yourself. In fact, the professor who is here, I will request him to give this task to the students. This should not become like a tourist place. You come, visit, like it, just clap and go. No. In your state, in your city. And for that, I'm also an engineer. I graduated from IIT Kanpur in the year 1983. And I have been inquisitive, learning a lot of things, though I'm not an engineer. I'm a bureaucrat and an administrator, a civil servant who has been doing things in a different way. So when you learn, you are going to create something new, something better. You will keep on improving. So as a engineering student, I will request the professor here to give this task to these students. Like he showed me one, somebody has made a model. Now go beyond the model now. What is behind the model? What is the technology? What are the similar kind of technologies available? Because now all this knowledge, enough knowledge is there on the web. And then you can come out with what is that you can do when you go back to your city. When you take up a job, are you going to be routine mud, mortar and brick engineer? Are you going to thinking of this? Or why are you only restricting this as a technography? You have access to what is happening in Chennai, what is happening in Agartala, what is happening in Lucknow, because all 6 are different. There is no 2 are not similar. They're all, we have chosen purposely because we want the country to get more. So we have selected all these technologies which are different. So are you learning that also? Can you have some comparison? Can you have some kind of a timeline? Like, today, this building costs much more. Why? Because we are not prepared for this. If I start making one of this phone is going to cost me lakh of rupees. 1 lakh. Just if I want to do this one phone. But when I start producing in mass, this will cost me in 1,000, not in lakh. Why? Because the cost is distributed. So similarly, this technology, when it is happening for the first time in the country, it costs more. Once it becomes a normal practice, this technology is going to cut down the costs much lesser than the usual technology. The normal technology will, the cost of the usual technology of the brick and mortar is going to be far more. Financial, I am talking. If in terms of economic benefits, it is far, far more because it's doing great service to the environment, great service to the many things, which can be, if you monetize them, is a huge benefit. But even in terms of the financial terms, the cost is going to come down. Because when you have more, the economy of scale is going to work. Right now there is only one project he has got, and this project, I'm sure he must have got many more projects on the basis of this, which he will not share with me. Or maybe in person he will share with me. Because this technology is going to be adopted much faster across the country and even across the globe. Whether it is Sri Lanka or Bangladesh, we are all part of the same family. So everywhere it is going to catch, and everybody wants to save and provide the best to their people. That's the kind of development, the global development, which we would like to say. So I wish you all the very best for more learning, and I will encourage all of you, including to your professor, that don't restrict to this, go beyond, do your, if you have to have a summer project or if you have got, say, some dissertation or something, give this task, have some more presentation, it will open up our mind. And the learning is going to be immense. And learning which will be practical, which you are going to apply in your own life wherever you go. So all the very best. Thank you.